Carnival Cruise Line has provided an update on when you might be able to cruise without being vaccinated and without pre-cruise testing. It's pretty cool, but hold your horses, because as of now, nothing's changing. And Titanic 2.0 has returned to the high seas. We'll give you an update on that Norwegian ship that crashed up in Alaska. Plus, the crew shortage. Have you noticed it? I know I sure have. And maybe you will notice it on your next cruise. Let's roll the intro. Oh, wait. Hey, welcome to the Midships channel. I'm your Captain Corey. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel today. Sorry, I was eating a little lemon bar. Just got back from the lunch buffet here on the MSCC. What ship is this? I get them all confused. They're all named the same thing. The MSC Seashore. We're heading to San Juan, Puerto Rico today. It's about 3 o'clock right now. We're due in at San Juan about 5 p.m. tonight. I am taking you along with me on this cruise, vlogging every step of the way. Make sure you're subscribed if you don't want to miss out. Some really cool vlogs coming out. I am like 90% of the way done with vlog number 1 already for this cruise, which is just an adventure getting there. Honestly, I took the train from Miami Airport towards the cruise terminal. It ended up going all wrong, so you're not going to want to miss that. But let's get into today's cruise news. And first, we got a question of the day, and I'm going to rehash an old battle because I know there's a lot of you that just kind of came on subscribing in the last couple of months since we started the questions of the day, and I've got one. Hang on a second. You remember the old Twizzlers versus Red Vines debate? Well, I brought a pack of each on this cruise, and I already ate the Red Vines. I meant to save them for this bit, but it was the middle of the night. I was hungry. What's a guy to do? Anyways, let me know in the comments down below this video. Twizzlers or Red Vines? Oh yeah? We're going back to our roots on this channel. Now, let's get into today's cruise news, and we're starting off talking about Carnival Cruise Line. Their brand ambassador, Mr. John Heald. Many of you may know him. He's very active on Facebook. Well, he's been discussing testing and vaccine requirements on Carnival cruise ships. And essentially, what John Heald has told us is that Carnival would like to see all of these requirements go away. But there's a caveat. He doesn't think they're going to go away here for U.S. cruisers for quite some time. Probably for a long time for the vaccine requirement. Now, as the testing requirement is concerned, John said that it's not so much Carnival who's requiring the testing at this point. They would love to do away with it, according to John. And I think that's evidenced by the fact that in the UK, other Carnival brands are starting to do away with it. So I do trust that Carnival would really like to see testing go away. It adds extra stress at embarkation, if nothing else. It costs them time, it costs them money. It makes passengers wait longer when they're getting on the ship. So yeah, it makes a ton of sense that they would want to get rid of it. Now, the reason why they haven't, it's because of the destinations that these ships go to. We have ships going to Canada, we have ships going to the Bahamas, the Caribbean, Mexico, countries that are requiring testing before you enter their country. And according to John, the higher-ups, or as he would say, the beards, do I count as a beard? I got a beard. Anyways, the higher-ups at Carnival are supposedly working behind the scenes to try to get some of these destinations to remove their testing requirements for entry for ships. Because otherwise, he said, you might be on a cruise, and if you are non-tested, you're going to have to sit on the ship while you're in port, or you won't even be able to go into port in a lot of these countries. So that's the update on testing. As far as vaccines are concerned, you know, there's really no end in sight for the vaccine requirement. I've always said that wait till 2023, maybe even 2024, if you're looking to cruise without your shot. Now, some cruise lines like Carnival are giving some people the chance to still get on board a ship without this vaccine, but it's few and far between. It's only a small percentage of the ship, 5 to 10% of the ship's population, and a lot of that is reserved for children, okay? So that's just going to be something that we're going to have to deal with going forward. Now, while we're talking about Carnival, a couple of things to remind you of. Prime Day is coming up, and I run an Amazon store for cruising. If you want to check out everything I take with me on all of my cruises and my Carnival cruises, check it out. There's an Amazon link down below. Those cruise t-shirts that I have are really cool. I've been getting so many compliments on this cruise again for all of my cruise swag. So check that out, link in the description below. Also, don't forget, I'm running a group cruise October 24th on the Carnival Sunshine. I just posted a free excursion on there that we're gonna be doing in Nassau. You might wanna check it out. Now, let's get back to talking about Carnival. According to brand ambassador John Heald, the crew shortages that they've been plagued with, and yeah, I've noticed them on a couple Carnival cruises, apparently that's easing quite a lot. So if you're cruising in the near term with Carnival, hopefully, we'll keep fingers crossed for you here. Everybody, go ahead, lift your hands and cross those fingers. Hopefully, you'll have a wonderful, fully crewed experience on your next Carnival cruise. And according to John, they expect by the end of the month, sometime into August, they should be nearly fully crewed. So there you go. That's the answer to when the crew shortage, at least for Carnival, may be coming to an end. Oh, and one more important thing with this crew shortage on Carnival. If you didn't know, they closed the option for 24-hour pizza because of it. They cut it back. We expect the 24-hour pizza to return in August. There you go, late nighters, the slice is back. All right, let's enter the Wayback Machine for our next story. Let's go ahead and step in. We're going all the way back to June 25th. Not that long ago, really. Norwegian Sun was sailing up in Alaska when, bang, ran into an iceberg. Titanic 2.0, as some folks who witnessed it actually called it. You know, they played that song from the movie, The Heart Will Go On. Well, fast forward, the Sun has been repaired. Great news for all of you who are booked on board that ship. Your cruises, going forward, it sounds like you're back in business. So some great news coming out of Alaska from Norwegian Cruise Line. And you might remember this incident resulted in 2 cruise itineraries being canceled for the Sun. But now in a statement coming out from Norwegian Cruise Line, they expect the Thursday, July 14th sailing to be the first trip back for the Norwegian Sun. So the Australian cruise season is off to a rough start, at least for one ship. We're talking the Coral Princess. She's actually had to give a refund to guests because of a big spread of COVID cases on board the ship. Unfortunately, about 100 cases have been reported on board that ship. The outbreak occurred on the July 3rd cruise. It was a 7-night itinerary. Look, Princess Cruise Line has operated here in the US. Remember, Princess was the line that was known for things like the Ruby Princess way back in March of 2020 when this whole pandemic kicked off. I'm actually in the process of reading a book about the beginning of the pandemic, and we might be able to talk to the authors here soon. Stay tuned, get subscribed. It's a really cool book. We'll talk about it here in a coming episode. I do want to finish it though before I give my full recommendation. Yeah, I'm a well-read guy. Let's bring the cruise news full circle back to this ship that I'm on, MSC. They've got extremely ambitious growth plans for the next 5 years. Now, you might know that MSC operates ships in Europe, in the US, South America, all over the place. Well, they're going to be bringing 6 new ships into their fleet in the next 5 years for MSC. What you might not know is they also offer high-end luxury cruising called Explora Journeys. And they're also bringing 6 new ships in the next 5 years to that luxury brand. So luxury cruisers, if you're out there, and I know you are because I've run into a few of you, you got some new ships. Well, all of the Explora Journeys ships are new, but you're gonna have a lot of options in a very short amount of time. I think MSC has really cracked the code here on making a luxury, high-end cruise experience that they're able to bring at a really affordable price. You're doing a great job, MSC. So that's gonna do it for the cruise news of the day. I have to get ready to head into San Juan. Thanks for stopping by the channel today, and until tomorrow, we'll see ya on the Midships. I need to show you this. Hang on. Oh, I bumped the camera. So I ran into a couple subscribers of the channel here, and they're staying up in the yacht club. And they cruise all the time with MSC, and they gave me this absolutely beautiful chocolate ship. I wish you could smell this. Oh, it's wonderful. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the gift. And if you see me on a ship, you don't have to get me a gift, but please come and say hello. I love meeting all the subscribers, and don't be shy. I like taking pictures with you all too, because then I can bring them back to my collection, and that's something I really like. All right, it's time for San Juan. We'll see you tomorrow.
la 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 la.